Our life does not consist in the abundance of what we possess. In other words, our life is not defined by what we possess, because all our possessions are just accidental, are things that we pick up along the way, and due to one circumstance or another, we can as well just drop them. So we cannot define our life in terms of what we have, as Jesus guides us in today's gospel. We want to be happy, we need to look for something that gives us permanent happiness and not temporal happiness. We are created to run after the happiness that comes not from what we possess, but from He that gives us what we possess, and that is God. Our richness should be towards God, should be in terms of God, should be in terms of our relationship with God. That is what we can refer to as true richness, and that is what gives us permanent happiness. Life is a mystery. Today you are able to do everything by yourself. Today you are able to take care of yourself, but tomorrow something happens. Within just a flip of a second, you are not able to do anything at all. Somebody has to hold your hand. Somebody has to bring a glass of water to where you are. Somebody has to put clothes on you. Somebody has to bath you. Today, you work very hard to acquire everything that you wish to acquire. You buy cars, you build houses, you do everything, you acquire everything, you amass all the wealth that you wish to amass. But then tomorrow, you are no more. Then Jesus is saying, "You fool, this night your soul is required of you. And the things you have prepared, whose will they be?" When you read a statement like that, it sounds as if Jesus is saying, don't work, don't amass any wealth at all. But I think this is not the point. The point is not to allow what we amass define our life. Because sometimes that is what we do. We become foolish because we think what we have is our total happiness. It is all there is. You kind of feel comfortable that, yes, I've arrived. This is what I yearned for. This is what life is. But Jesus is saying, "You fool, this night your soul is required of you, and the things you have prepared, whose will they be?" All is vanity. On our journey of faith, we are reminded today to let our lives be defined by what is not vanity. And what is not vanity is what God gives. And so, in our activities, we need to find God. We need to wish to meet God, to find God. If you are waking up in the morning to go out for work, seek to find God in the work that you do. There should be God somewhere in the activities of your life. Life is and will always be vanity as long as we push God outside the activities of our life, outside of that cycle. There's nothing wrong with working very hard to be comfortable. There's nothing wrong with working towards buying your dream car, working towards building your dream house. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But are you also desiring or seeking God in the activities that are leading you towards having that car, such that when you finally acquire it, it does not become the ultimate source of your happiness, but the ultimate source of your happiness becomes the source of the car that you have even acquired. We know that God is the source of everything, is the source of everything that we have. When our happiness is defined in terms of who gives us the things, then our happiness is complete. Even if that car is involved in an accident tomorrow and it cannot move anymore, I will not be miserable, I will not be sad, because that car is not what was defining my happiness. It is okay to feel bad that your property is broken or things like that. It is natural. But you are not going to depress yourself about it, because you understand that that was just a passing thing. It was vanity. It was not eternal. A car, a house, whatever property is not eternal. It comes and it goes. What remains with you is what should give you eternal happiness, and that is God. And that's why it is important for us every day, every minute of our life, to always seek to involve God in the activities of our lives, in everything that we do, so that only God should define our life.